Minecraft project. Let's talk about their diet. The Comanche usually focused on meat, such as this hog that's cooking over the fire, but they also ate buffalo, deer, elk, bear, and wild turkey. Next, let's focus on the herbs. They ate roots and vegetables such as spinach, Syrian turnips, and potatoes with wild herbs on top. Next, let's focus on their culture. The Comanche wore these clothes that are drying up right now. They wore, they wore, the women wore long deerskin dresses and the men wore buckskin war shirts and breech coats with leather leggings. The Comanche wore moleskins on their feet, and in cold weather they wore long buffalo hide robes. Next, the customs of the Comanche. Every In the Comanche tribe, every year a North American Indian ceremony involving feasting, singing, and dancing is held. This is known as the powwow, a celebration of life and existence. Next, the Comanche were nomadic because they would go around and exploring and trying to find more space to settle on, but they were also violent. If another tribe already had that, they would kill that tribe with their weapons and force and take the land. Next, let's focus on their shelter. The Comanche lived in buffalo hide houses called teepees, and which could be easily moved from place to place, and they were they were made from cedar and maple poles and covered in buffalo skin, as you can see the brown. Inside the house, as you can see, it's raining right now, and there's a hole on top, and the Comanche knew this would happen, so they had an idea. They would put a block when it was raining, and so they won't get dry. And when the rain went away in a few seconds, the Comanche would open the hole. But why put this hole at all? The Comanche knew that the gases that when they cook, they smelled bad. So the gases fume from the furnace that they would cook with would get funneled up and released into the air so they wouldn't have to smell it. But also inside the Comanche, there was a Comanche teepees where a bed, a chest stored the block, and wood a wood crafting table to craft stuff. Next, the the big um the big house. This is the house where the Comanche leader and soldiers lived in. Inside the chest there were bows, arrows, and armor, and there was a fire pit in the middle to get get warm when there was a fire, and they would get rid of the fire just like that when they were warm. Finally, let's talk about the understandings. The Comanche knew the Comanche of would have affected Texas if they weren't there because Texans loved the hunt, and the Comanche gave those traits to new Texans, and that's why Texans know how to hunt so well right now. So without Comanche, the Texans would not eat as much meat. The Comanche also had to travel a while on their horses over there to get to water because they lived in the Great Plains, so water was far away, and it didn't rain as much as other tribes. But when it did rain, they would use the herbs over here as they would use the rain as an advantage to water the herbs. Next, let's talk about um, how they affected the environment and how the environment affected them. The Comanche there used to be lots of trees around the Comanche. The Comanche broke them down to make their homes, as you can see. But the environment also affected the Comanche because wasn't enough water and wasn't enough um there wasn't enough rain for them to water their herbs. The Comanche traits, they didn't eat much fish and they didn't know how to swim because they weren't near any water. That's how the environment affected them. Thank you for watching my Minecraft project video.